going to be a kind of goldy pinky toned eyeshadow with a cat eye with blue liner for like a pop of colour, and then a very kind of plummy type sort of lip, not too bright or anything, so I wanted it to be more of kind of concentration on the eyeliner, which doesn't even make any sense in the end. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Okay, so for today's makeup I'm going to be using my new L'Oreal True Match foundation, and I got this in the colour W3. So I thought that this would be my most matching colour. There we go, I can't open it. And so hopefully this is going to look nice to me because I looked high and low for this product. So I'm just going to be applying it with my SS190 Sigma brush. So I'm just going to begin by pumping some of the solution onto my brush. I have worn this foundation for a day before when I was just trying it out, and I did quite like it. It gave a very kind of flawless and soft and matte finish as compared to my Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer that has more of a dewy glow. So it is a different finish. I think that this finish might be better for the winter and for the colder months than the dewy finish, which is a little bit better probably for summer, because this is also kind of more of a full coverage foundation than the Wake Me Up. But I still really like this, and I think that the colour range is also quite good because I actually could choose between, I think it was 2 or 3 different colours that I thought would suit my skin tone. I ended up going with this one just because this matches my skin tone when there's no fake tan or anything, and I thought most of the time I would be without fake tan. So, and then if I am wearing fake tan, I don't usually go quite a dark colour, so I can probably get away with still wearing this, maybe with a little bit of bronzer on top. So I'm just liberally applying this over the face. I am trying to blend as I'm putting it on my face, but I also find that I can blend it a lot better with a kabuki brush or a very dense top brush like this one. This one unfortunately is shedding a little bit, so it's a bit annoying to use, but it still does the job. You just have to go pick off all the falling out hairs, but other than that it works fine. I was actually quite excited to see this one and maybe even try it out because I did find a lot of difficulty finding this colour in W3, so I'll see if I really like it, and if I do I'll go repurchase it, because the lady at the counter said that the reason it might not be in stock is because they're discontinuing the colour. So if I find that I really love this foundation, I probably will go purchase one more just before they kind of lose the entire stock. Next up I'm going to be using my Jordana Flawless powder. So I am making more of an effort to use this and to just kind of try it out because I want to recommend it or not recommend it. So far I do like it, and I have found that I'm actually using it in conjunction with my Australis Face powder. I find that the two give me a really nice overall finish, and for the price, this is like I think $3, so I mean you can't really beat the price, especially when comparing it to Australian products. But it's a very light powder, so I find that it actually coats and gives me a really nice finish, and then the pressed Australis is a little bit of a darker colour. So I guess if I was to repurchase this product, I might buy it in just one shade darker. Okay, and then next up I'm going to be using, I'm just going to contour and bronze my face. I'm going to be using the NYC Bronzing Face Powder. So this is also a new product, which I'm going to be trying out for the first time today. This is the last product which I've purchased from Beauty Joint, I think it is, that I've shown. So it comes with a little applicator and then a clear film to protect it. I'm just going to be using my SS168 brush. I actually really like, looks like a very matte powder, no shimmer, no glitter or anything. There's not very big particles, so it looks like it's going to be a nice soft brown. I'm just going to try this. It is quite pigmented, I can already see it just from that little, it's a nice soft brown. So it's definitely not a shimmer you're going to think. It would look quite nice for a matte makeup look. I think I might put a blush with a little bit of shimmer in it, just because I find that that gives my face a little bit more kind of dimension and glow. But other than that, like, it's a nice colour, easy to blend, so it's not going on too dark but it gives a really kind of natural hollowing effect. Okay, so now for concealer I'm going to be using my LA Pro Conceal Girl. I really like this ever since I saw how well it covered my under eye circles in my previous video and my vlog. So this has actually grown on me. It is a thick formula, but I mean, it covers them so well. You can't complain. And it's such an inexpensive product, so I definitely won't mind repurchasing that because it does have kind of, at the end of the day, it works perfectly. Okay, so now that that's the face done, I'm now going to go on to eyes. So the first thing that I'm going to be using is just my Garnier Roll-On Anti-Dark Eye Circles. I'm going to use this as a primer today, just because I could use, I guess, the e.l.f. eyelid primer, but I actually didn't find that that did anything too much for my eyeshadows last time, so I'm just going to try this and see if this works any better. This is a really nice light colour with a bit of shimmer. The other one's quite a matte primer, so we'll see if this works any better. I'm also just bringing it up to the eyebrow bone. Okay, so next up is I'm going to be doing my eyebrows. I'm using my e.l.f. eyebrow kit and my small angle E65 brush from Sigma. I have this in the colour light and I do like it so far. And I guess I'll just apply it, and I'm going to speed this up to try and make this video a little bit shorter. So I'm going to go on top with my CUICU, just a little bit of a darker brown, just to fill up the sparse tails of my eyebrows. I'm just going to set that in using my Essence Lash and Brow Clear Gel. This one right here, over the eyelid on the other side of my E60 large shader brush. Colour has been placed. I'm then going to go in with my Coastal Scents 88 eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be using this first gold colour, the lightest gold, into the water duct area, and then I'm just feathering it out to the edges of my eyelid, but concentrating most of the colour into that water duct area. Now going in on the other side of the brush, I'm using that deeper gold colour. You also want to be careful when using this eyeshadow palette. The eyeshadows are a little bit chalky. Using a SS224, I'm going to go in with the darkest gold colour, which is just underneath, and start to blend this into the crease line. So using my powder, Jordana Flawless powder, I'm going to be using just a flat shade SS2239 brush, and I'm just going to blend out those corners to soften them ever so slightly. Using a more of a pinky toned eyeshadow like this one here, I'm going to slightly mix it with this one and then apply this into the crease line. Now using a black colour from the same Coastal Scents palette, I'm going to deepen up my crease line. I kind of cut out there. I was not happy with how this turned out. I guess this is going to be like a get ready with me. So I wanted to change it, so I applied my Wanna See Your Peacock Chi Chi Blue eyeliner. I also went on top with a bit of Face of Australia liquid liner, and then I put a bit more of pinky tones and goldy tones throughout, just to, I guess, brighten it up a little bit, because I wasn't really happy with it. And now I'm going to apply my Jordana Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara. So for blush, I'm using my, what is this? It's Rimmel Pink Rose 004 blush. I've almost hit pan. I'm just going to use this and apply it with my powder F10. Now for lips, I'm going to be using my Face of Australia Tenderberry Lip Definer pencil, and I'm just going to outline my lips And then on top I'm going to apply Michael Todd Blondie.